Hello, and thank you so much for reporting to my TBC live broadcast. My name is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey, and this is my TBC episode number 210 live broadcast. 210. Okay, we had a fantastic Sinbun meeting today where Randy went over the um, the Crinkle the Crinkle mission statement, Crinkle Society mission statement. Now, as you know, I went over this mission statement a few days ago, maybe about 2 or 3 days ago, on my live broadcast. Okay, you may recall that. All right. So I'm gonna go over just a little section of it, today that really resonate with me and what TBC is really focusing, zeroed in. Okay, there's a lot that we want, but this is a lot. This says a lot in this little area right here. Okay. Because I don't want to go over the thing I did before. You just have to go and watch my other broadcast that I did because I already went over it. And Randy requested that all of us in the broadcasters meeting today, that people actually go through that broadcast during your cinema meeting. I believe Scott Thon did his the same day I did mine. I believe he went over it. Okay. All right. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank all that's here so far in our live broadcast. All the people from all over the world that started coming in on this live broadcast. Okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, as I stated before, in case those that's coming in, I'm not going to go through the whole Kringle Society mission statement, okay, because I've already done that before, but there's a section that I really want to focus zero in, okay? So let's do that right now. And if anyone wants to join me on this live broadcast, and we can discuss this, what they take from this this incredible, moving mission statement. All right. So let's do a screen share. All right. Okay, I'm gonna start where it's right here, where it says our mission is good. Okay, I'm gonna say our mission is good. Our mission is great. It is up to each and every one of us to fulfill it with the realization of this gift of life. Okay, let me make it just a little. Okay. The Kringle Society has brought forward a unique contribution as a gift of humanity in the fulfillment and realization of that vision. Our vision sees a world free of elimination, and our mission is to be part of the solution that makes it so. So let me just stop right there. I'm going to say this again. Our vision sees the world of elimination, and our mission is to be part of the solution that makes it so. You see, so what we have in TBC, we look at it as a solution for some of the issues of poverty that we have around the world. Okay? Okay, let me go on. This shall be a world in which every child grows up in a community of support, love, respect, and integrity, and has the opportunity that every child in this world should have, which is to have all the tools and resources needed to realize their fullest capabilities and build a life that each of us would desire for ourselves and our own children. And don't you want your child to live like that? Wasn't that well said? Well said. Okay? Let me keep going. As a sharing society, Crinkle is established as a community intended to share the wealth of our lives with each other. So I'm gonna stop there. What do we do when we and what? How do we distribute our coin? From for peer to peer, person to person. Okay. This means the personal human value of the living being, not the monetized debt enslavement metric that we have been programmed. Listen to that word, programmed to believe is real wealth. That is an illusion. It's a trap. The Kringle Society has been established with a vision, mission, and purpose to break through that illusion and show the world and humanity how we can free ourselves from the trap. Thus, we have created a currency to flow like the free waters of a mighty river, a river of power and force, a river of living beings that come together to see poverty, disease, and deprivation forever washed away by such waters and carried to the sea of forgiveness and dissolution, so that all men, women, and children in this world shall have lives of lives of purpose, and lives of meaning. We will share with each other the wealth of our life force, the value of our unique capabilities to create and build and purify, and we will do it by valuing our currency with the metric of the only real value there's in this world, which is life. Life means living in full expression. You hear that? Y'all hear that? Life means living full of expression. Let me ask y'all a question. How often do you really get to fully express yourself in this world? And you know why because for so long we've been suppressed and speaking our mind on what we really feel sometimes. So I'm just talking now. A lot of us are programmed, we're suppressed, not being able to speak how we really feel in our hearts about what some of the problems are around our world. So let me keep going. Okay, I'm gonna start this again. Life means living in full expression by supporting each other of our private society and contract association to achieve their dreams and aspirations. It is our mission to take the realization of this intended into the greater world society and show others the way of freedom and prosperity without debt, bondage, lack, or limitation. I'll leave it right there, guys. I'll leave it right there. That little passage I just read to you is massive. Is moving. You should feel something when you read this. When you read this, when you go over this little section I just went over. It's a combination of page 2 and a little page 3. Now there are other parts of this. There's other parts of this Kringle Society mission statement. But I just started with our mission is good, and I ended right down here. The last word being elimination. It is some great information, and this little area, two or three paragraphs. Okay, there's more here, and this is a message by Gandhi. You must be the change you wish to see in the world. What does that say? If you want to change something, if you want to see something change in the world, you got to be the change itself. You must be the change. See, it's not saying, it's saying you must be the change. If you want to see, you must be the change. See what it says? Read that little what it says. You be the change. you wish to see in the world. They didn't say they must be the change. They say you. So we at TBC, we must be the change to see in this world. All right. This was played in a Simba meeting. We Are the World video. It's a very moving video. Okay. I'm not going to play that. Okay. Because I know y'all probably been through this already. And this is another video talking about the market coin, our market-based coins, a gamble. Well, you need to watch this video. Okay? I'm not going to put it in because I'm sure you already have. And this is another video, of course. And I think I said this, I went over this again. It said there is a plan to end the Fed and the deep state. Are you aware of it? Please go through these videos. You know, I always say, don't go through it. Don't miss anything in the blog. Don't miss anything. Anything that admin gives us, okay? All right? Don't go over it. Don't miss anything. All right. I'm gonna come out of screen share right now. And as I stated before, that section that I just went over is very moving. And we have to make sure that we, you know, let me stop this because I didn't even say hello to the people that mean the most. My loved one that always supports me. That's a wonderful person. And my little one, Kayla, that always here watching me. But I want to say that it's so important that we make sure that we go through this mission statement. This is maybe a long version, but at least go over at least once this week during your live broadcast. That's a message to all broadcasters. Okay? Because we got to make sure that our community, TBC community, of our 3.2 members know what our mission represents. Make sure what our mission represents. Okay? Okay? You know, see, like it said, and people saying in the message, you know, a lot of people in the Billion Coin, and I share what Randy was saying early in our broadcasters meeting. One of the biggest issues I have with some of our members, that is all about them, not about they. It's got to seem like to be about you. That's that selfishness. But part of that selfishness is not all your fault. The powers that be have kept a lot of us suppressed, not seeing the actual wealth that's our right. You see? So when in a Billion Coin, we're basically creating billionaires and millionaires, not only for you and your family, but for to help those in poverty worldwide. Some of us have never seen what's the actual currency in our wallets. Nothing's to that magnitude ever in your life. I surely haven't, nor have you. So you have to ask yourself, for those out there, what are your intentions to do once our coin, which is full developed coin, in our marketplace? Because I'm saying this now, look for that to happen. And the reason I say that is cryptocurrency is not going anywhere. And when I first discovered cryptocurrency as a whole, something that's changing the way we actually spend and do transactions for products and services worldwide, We go through an evolution of time on how we use our currency around the world. And different coins are now be created on a market-based side, such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and thousands of others. But we have this thing called the Billion Coin. That's a private society, a private coin, an abundance-based coin, not a market-based coin. That's designed to help create wealth throughout the world that has been suppressed for so long. That's what the Billion Coin has created. It's so much to learn, yet still, as we go through our journey in the Billion Coin. And we as people have to make sure that we are doing exactly like I always say. Become students of the TBC blog. Follow the 23-step system that's set forth in the TBC blog. If you're having trouble following that step, seek a TBC coach like Randy at tbcrandy.com. Follow the cash flow system and the campaigns that we have forth. And we have 3 of them. And I've said it over and over again. Cash flow campaign, adoption campaign, and the massive growth campaign. You should be able to send them things off your lips without even having to look at it. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is become a student of the blog. Just don't read the blog, become a student of the blog. And you've heard me say maybe over 100 times out of my 200 live broadcasts. That happens to be step number 23, believe it or not. Okay? All right. Does anyone have any questions for me at this point? Any questions at all? Any questions? Anybody would like to come on with me live? Because I'm gonna get, guys, I don't have to keep this thing at 30 minutes or longer for me. Admin knows me about my broadcast. Now, they may require that of you because you haven't gotten to where I am yet. But you're going to get there. All of you won't get there. Just keep doing your broadcast. Okay? Yes, they like for you to do 30 minutes. But not all of my broadcasts have to be 30 minutes because I have done what? This is 210 broadcasts. And most of my broadcasts are 30 minutes or longer, traditionally. Okay? You know, some great things people saying. And like Mr. Luther, he's saying TBC is real crypto money. TBC is abundance based. Correct. That's exactly right. Okay. Let's follow the platform. Admin has given us everything we need. It's now up to us to get it done now. So as we talk the talk, let's walk the walk. Okay? Do what's necessary to help people abroad. When people ask you things like, is TBC going away in USA or going away in some other country? Don't listen to that chatter. Follow the blog. It's just people are just trying to sway you away from the realization of what TBC is all about and what we're doing. Don't you realize that anything good is going to be challenged along the way? It doesn't mean it have to end. Just make sure that you do your part and keep us unified. Because if everybody's saying the same kinds of things in their broadcasts, and the numbers continue to build in terms of broadcasters, what do you think going to happen? Don't you know people are going to be listening to that? Sure they are. Sure they are. Oh, great. We got Mr. TBC Revolution. Femi, it's great to see you here, sir. Great to see you here. You know,
Stephen, how are you?
I'm doing great, fantastic. It's great to have you here, sir.
You wanted to give us a 30 minutes, no, less than 30 minutes live broadcast, and I wasn't going to allow it. You have to you have to give us 30 minutes.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I know a lot of y'all love seeing me on broadcast. But I was just gonna say, I was wondering when somebody's gonna say something about that, because everybody's used to me, being 30 minutes or longer.
Yeah.
But I'm getting my credit either way.
It's actually the quality, not the quantity.
Exactly.
So
exactly. Credit. I get my credit. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But that mission statement, I went over statement a few other days ago. I think you gotta mute on your end because the echo.
I only have one opened.
Oh, you got one open?
Yeah, I've closed the other one. I think it was just trying to readjust.
That's strange.
There's a lag, and it kind of like takes it.
That may be in the system. That may be in the YouTube feed, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what do you think?
Am I still echoing?
What do you think of the mission statement?
Stephen, I've read this mission statement more than 5 times already, and it's just amazing. The way it's like, this very, this, do you watch movies that they start with a narration, like they're trying to give you a story, and then there's like a deep voice speaking in the background telling you what's happening, so then it gets you engaged. You can just think about a voice just talking about the statement that you're like, are you inspired? Are you inspired? Hello, Mizan, how are you?
Yeah, I tell you, it's just a lot of people that have not realized that a lot of people suppressing and not being able to even express ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a good thing. The mission statement is actually downloadable from the kringo.cash website.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you can. So I think it's good for everyone to at least have a copy. Have a copy in your in your archives.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna print it out myself so I can have a hard copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you having a broadcast today too, right?
I am having a broadcast, but I'm so tired today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to try. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, I know. I've been there. I've been there the way you feel.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to be able to give my best, my 100%, and I always have to give the best.
But we do our best. So we give so much on all our broadcasts.
Yes.
So if you miss one or two that you're not yourself, that's okay.
And as in, people don't realize how rewarding this broadcasting is. It's not. Maybe we shouldn't be calling it broadcast. Maybe we should be calling it expressions. Broadcast makes it sound like something that we are used to, like watching CNN and you're just broadcasting.
Right.
Or if it's something like impressions or expressions of, do you get what I mean? Because it's more than just talking.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
it's you are kind of like connecting. There's a connection with
Mm-hmm.
people. You are talking, maybe just 8 people are discussing with you, but eventually everybody will listen to what you are saying.
Mm-hmm.
And then it makes sense to, some people. Sometimes it may not make sense, but because honestly, I get so many, and I'm sure you also do too. You get some people that will just chat you up and they will just say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
They will just say thank you for making us understand better. you know
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's what broadcasting is all about. Hello,
Hmm.
Mizan, how are you?
Thank you, sir. I'm fine. For me, it's to be honor
How,
here. You are
how
here.
you
I'm
doing?
so thank you
How
very
you
much. Also, Stephen Cuffey is
Yeah,
the
thank you
invite.
so much for being at our being at my live broadcast.
If you
For those that
see,
y'all don't know him, he's the leader of the Bangladesh community,
we
and
know,
which growing rapidly. And a lot of them are doing broadcasts. If you haven't been on their broadcast, you need to support them. They
yeah.
do fine broadcasts, and they just great over there. So
So
keep up the good work.
yeah, the today I'm so exciting that today we have the mission of statement is a clear to everything for us to for what why we are here, what we doing, and what want to doing. Everything is here, but the people still now don't understand, but they have to. It's my side in Bangladesh, they yesterday we have a more two broadcaster, 2 or 3 broadcaster new, and
Mm-hmm.
I already support them, but the coming more and more, because if we grow our community, we need to more broadcaster and more understanding the mission and statement. Then it
Mm-hmm.
is itself we want to work, because
Mm-hmm.
the now we have a clear in mission and statement for us. Before we have a 80% understand, now I am under 100% what we going to do. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very clear, and thank you very much also the admin to support us every time. They give us for opportunity, but we must take it. We
Mm-hmm.
must learn, and we you say all every time the system we have. I also say every time the TBC and our mission statement is clear and
Mm-hmm.
full picture, but
Mm-hmm.
still now some people have understand, some people but we are here for people do speak for them for how to our community grow, and but we are one day we are success, I know one day we are success, but
Mm-hmm.
we have to try and more people coming our community, and the take for his life go to out of the misery, out of the poorness. They working also 8 hours, 9 hours for $10, for $5. The the people still the we are some people he understand the Fami is a wonderful powerful leader for Nigeria, and you are for USA, but every time say we wake up people for coming for open his eyes, open the eyes looking for the present monitor system, because we are so pressed suppressed the for TBC is the only solution for us to out of the out of hunger, out of
Mm-hmm.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are working, and I self my commitment, my self commitment. to I want to go and forward every time, and we manage. We go to people to say everything about the beauty of TBC. They must coming, but step by step. The
Mm-hmm.
urgent and not urgent but important. Then we
Mm-hmm.
work important. Maybe we are one day success. And I hope that maybe 1 year, maybe 6 months, maybe 2 years, but we don't care. We want to go forward every time. Thank you, Stephen Coffey.
Absolutely.
Tomorrow I
Mm-hmm.
have the broadcast in Bangla. You invite also my channel and my send button meeting. I also invite for the Fami. Then he have a time to coming for our send button meeting. We are so happy.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. One thing that Randy said was really important. He said something about in that the mission, this Critical Society mission statement. If someone asks you what I've always said, and and I haven't heard from him in a long time. I don't know what's happened to him. That's Gerard Windsor. He always said, "What is TBC? What it isn't." Well,
Yes.
you'll know what it is if you refer somebody to this mission statement. That tells you what it is.
Yes. Yeah,
Maybe in a long form, but it tells you
yeah,
what it is.
same. But we know now we connected with the Kringle Society, and we
Mm-hmm.
connected to also the private contract association. And
Mm-hmm.
we have also the all documents there. There is a more
Mm-hmm.
powerful before the people is the one language, but now we have a 3 page is more powerful than every time everything is discussed about the what we want to going, what we are how
Mm-hmm.
do we work, and everything is system is there, but still now some people is making to the for Bitcoin to TBC to Bitcoin, but the is still now we have a community in I know the guy in the UK, the William Ottos. He also start work the 2016, but he every time they give and they try to make some money with people with TBC to BTC, changing some give to option, but we
Mm-hmm.
must stop these people for the we need to stop because they I have a you have a no authority is the admin, but
Mm-hmm.
we can show them the this is not correct time to the TBC to BTC. This is not correct time to the exchange of TBC because we need to more people. We need to go to community grow first of all. Then automatically find someone. It is not because if you TBC to BTC exchange, you have a local authority, you have a trade license, you need to take the permission for administration take the permission for admin, then uh,
Mm-hmm.
the administration will be looking how much capitalization you have, because without
Mm-hmm.
capitalization you cannot change TBC to BTC, because
Nope.
no, because you need
Mm-mm.
first of all. I have a lot of some guy from the somewhere he sent me for the infinitive exchange, but I say how much you capitalization have you give to $100, then you give they give to $100, you give to $200. Where you come from the $100? Can you show me? But they cannot give the answer. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
Right. Because
Hmm.
part of it, but people got to realize that when people are trying to make a transaction from BTC to TBC, part of it is what we call a smoke screen. It's not really what they say it is.
Yes.
Sometimes people are really trying
Yeah.
to get your TBC wallet address.
Right.
People don't realize this, but this has happened. This is the old trick last year people tried to do. And so I get them all the time, but we guys gotta not entertain. Don't even get into conversation with people like that, because they're not what they say they are.
Yes.
They're not, but they're probably trying to scam you out of your own TBC coin.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
So because we all know what TBC is not a market-based coin, so we don't make transactions with that. We make transactions, as you know, and as Femi know, peer-to-peer. That's the only way we've been doing it.
This is a normal original blockchain. This blockchain allowed us to peer-to-peer transaction.
Right.
And P2P transaction. This is our blockchain is follow the system also the blockchain. You know, the peer-to-peer transaction and person to person. We have still now tomorrow also, and 5 years after by 5 years also we are peer-to-peer transaction. This is 100%. We try to also the people, people they have a lot of questions. We have answer everything. We have answer from blog. We have answer from Stephen Covey. We have answer from the family. We have everything. We have answer. But still now they don't want to understand. First of all, is is not mindset. It's a human nature. First of all, even human nature is very. The people, 97% people is human nature for traditional what they do before in 5 years. They and also the everything the looking for the market base, but we are not market based. We are first abundance based cryptocurrency or the digital currency. Well, we go to forward. The admins say what I say. We go to forward and follow the system for the admin and follow the leader. The what you say, what Fami say, what the Randy Winson and Bitcoin is called. Everybody says same language.
Yeah, that's what we do. We speak the same language in speak the same language in our broadcast, and we'll all be okay. Because the biggest problem, and I'm with Randy on this, one of the biggest problems we see in our community is people trying to make TBC what they want it to be instead of what it really is. That's the biggest problem.
Because we have a 10 questions, send button test. The clear there, the second question for the 10 questions, second question the clear. I have a TBC, but we must follow every time we sell the current price. And if you want to sell the more or less, no. We have the 10 question. We have the 10 question who have understand the clear for TBC, but people still now a lot of people still now, but you know, the Bangladesh community, the each of every leader, they understand, they try to understand and understand to what the TBC is. We need the present monetization is very important for TBC, for us to the all of nation, they need to TBC, because the also all is problem in the make and solution in TBC, the Kringle society. Thank you very much for.
Thank you.
Then
thank you.
I invite you tomorrow and my Send Button meeting broadcast. And I invite also the Fami. Then Fami had time, he can coming with me also. The people, Bangladesh people, they try to understand. Yes, we have a global, we have a connected for each other. We make to better world.
Okay.
We need to better world, and people is very happy when somebody come in our community to speak. The a lot of people is know you. Oh, lot of our community people know you, Fami know the Stephen Covey know and Randy Winston. We because you say same language. The Stephen Covey say same what I say. The Randy Winston says what I say. Same. Every we going to we first we going to forward every time because the people need in this time to TBC because we know in market-based cryptocurrency we know what happening for the bank with what we work with bank every time we know.
Mm-hmm.
But this message we want to give the ordinary people, and they coming in extraordinary
Mm-hmm.
to come with
Mm-hmm.
us to understanding the is we are TBC is private, but we are not secret. Kringle society is not secret now. Nah.
Right.
But
Mm-hmm.
we must um, more and more broadcasting, more and more people broadcasting for every day. We have a 9 or 10 people now every day broadcasting and coming
And it
in
needs to
more and
keep
more.
growing too. It needs to be
This
keep
is
growing.
this is the key for us for Bangladesh community, and for Harun also the for Nigeria coming down sometime for us to say everything. I go with Harun, Isa go with Harun speak. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's beauty. This is the beauty of the TBC.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Thank you, sir.
thank you so much. Thank you so much. Make sure that we all support Ms. Norris and Sinbun meeting tomorrow. We got one with Pratim Kumar, the one in Hindi, and McDerrick out of Cameroon does his in French. Support them all. There'll be some more Sinbun meetings coming out in other languages. That was Randy spoke about that in the broadcast meeting today. He called out the Spanish community. And the Spanish community, that's a community that's lacking in TBC that we got to get out there. And that happens to be a large part of our world too. And also other languages like in German and Italian and other languages. So you'll see more Sinbuns coming out too.
I yesterday I spoke with some German. He know about the TBC. He working with TBC, but I support him to how to broadcasting for and I also speak German. I say we can do also the broadcasting with. First of all, we need to broadcasting more 10, 12, 20 the for German language, and Nicole also speak for the German. She is German.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Nicole. Then we can add early we do. Early we need to do and now start now because we need to more broadcasting in Spanish is a powerful language, the everywhere.
Right, it is. That community is very. We want more Sinbun meetings in other languages as well. That's one thing Randy talked about. Just not just broadcasting Sinbun meetings, and they want that. They want that. Listen closely, because this is important. He wants that. Admin is saying this was something that Admin told Randy. He wants more Sinbun meetings in other languages as early as next Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, next Tuesday. So if you have anyone that's out there that have people in your network that you may know that speak another language that and basically let me tell you this about Sinbun meetings. It's not difficult. All you got to do, admin puts it right on the blog and what you should talk about.
Yes. Yesterday we talked with the Farsish, Farsish, and the Farsish language, from Iran and the Afghanistan. One guy he's agreed to make. He already make in broadcast, but he want to make to send button meeting, and
that's good. That's good.
and we
Good.
speak also. I speak also for one the Tamim, uh,
Mm-hmm.
language for Sri Lanka. Sri
Mm-hmm.
Lanka is Tamil language. Tamil.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Well,
part
that's
of.
good.
Mhm.
Right.
We
That's
I
good.
we try to. I try also every time for we need to more send button meeting and the people understanding.
Mm-hmm.
For, the India have a 19 language, 19 language,
Wow. Wow.
19 language. Tamil, Mariam, the Urdu, Pakistan. You know, we
Mm-hmm.
speak also the Pakistani guy from in the England. He stay in England.
Mm-hmm.
He say,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I am agree. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
we I contact with each and everybody for the coming and more send button meeting, send button broadcasting among
So they
and
can
send
learn.
button.
So they can learn from you, and then they learn from you, and you've been showing them what to do. Then they can show another person to do, speaking another
Yes,
language,
yes,
in another language, in another language. That's what
yes,
essentially what admin wants. Listen,
yes,
guys, I got to put an end to my live broadcast now because we're running. I don't want. I'm trying to keep it down because they've been running too long, and so so we had 45 minutes now, so I'm gonna have to end it right now. So if anybody want to come back tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow around the same time, and we could have a conversation then. Okay. All right. Thank you all for thank you all. Thank you, Mr. Noah, so much for all your Bible words as well as Femi, and also support Femi and his live broadcast as well. Okay. All right. So I want to say goodbye to you all. Y'all have a great day. Okay.
All right,
Bye,
Stephen. Bye.
bye, Femi. Bye, bye.